Now we've got something really interesting for you on this vlog. As you all know, we travel around in our motorhome everywhere, Europe, the UK, anywhere we can get. Now we're always also quite well known for using e-scooters when we get out of our motorhome to go into the towns and the cities that your motorhome just cannot reach. We've had the same e-scooters now for about 4 years.
The ones we bought some years ago, yeah, they're sort of a bit battered and everything, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, we sort of semi-retired them now. They're getting a bit long in the tooth.
Now we've been looking for something a bit more rugged, a bit more where we can get a bit further on them, something that will take Mark as well.
A bit where I'm not having to walk up hills and you're looking, thinking where have I got to, have I fallen off again?
Yeah, you climb up a hill and then they just don't give any power. So, here's what we found.
Way above the clouds, that's my plane. Working, mad, that's my name. Things I understand, that's my pain. Jan up the set, yo, that's my game. Me and them, yo, we're not the same. Mountain baby, I can't be tamed. Lifestyle mentor, riding ways, I'll Rooney up them bars like Wayne. I come to turn up, like 1, 2 flame, just burn up. Like 1, 2 lesson, just learn up. Like 1, 2 cash, just earn up. Like fling down the vibe, just turn up. Like 1, 2 flame, just burn up. Like 1, 2 lesson, just learn up. Like 1, 2 cash, just earn up. Selective, everything I do selective. Everywhere I go selective, I get the info, yeah, detective.
So we've been sent out these 2 e-scooters from a company called RCB, and these are the D7 e-scooter. We wanted, as we've already said, something a little bit more rugged, and these certainly match up to that, don't they, to being rugged. I mean, have a look.
So when I say rugged, we needed something that would go over every lump and bump. Doesn't matter where you take it, it can handle it. Can we appreciate these tyres? These are true off-road performance, 10-inch anti-explosion tyres. Now we've been and just done 10 mile on these buttes and we didn't feel a thing. Absolutely amazing. The grip is, we've never had scooters like this. And you know us, we'll tell you as it comes. We've had plenty of experience on scooters. These are the bomb.
Not only do these e-scooters feature front and rear brake discs, they've got dual suspension. And along with the front and rear brake disc, you've got an electronic brake. So as you're braking, the motor works in reverse and it assists you to stop, which is a really good way in an emergency situation to pull up sharp. In most European countries now, it is law that e-scooters have indicators to let other road users know your intentions if you're turning off the road or something like that. And these come with it built in.
So we've been out on these beauties today trying them, and all I can say is, apart from everything else that Mark's has told you, they're really stylish to look at as well. From a girl's point of view, the colour is really, really nice. And look at this, come and look at this. Well, look at these for features. RCB down the stem. You've got it going across the bottom as well. All lights up at night time. You've got your front headlights and you've also got a brake light at the back.
Along with a multicoloured, multifunction display, it gives you your mileage, your distance covered, and an odometer. It does come with an app for your phone, so you can log into it. You can see for any error faults, you can do any upgrades, you can look at the complete distance you've covered. So many features in the app which only really ever see in a very high-end level of scooters, some of the very high brands, but on these, which the price point they are, the app perfectly welcome. And now it's over to me to show you how they fold away to make them a bit more manageable if you need to store them. So along with a useful kickstand which pops out quite easily and makes a scooter stand up on its own, the handlebars are fully adjustable for height, for depending if you're a tall rider or a small rider. You get a quick release and it's on the safety pin then, like a little locking pin there, and you can see you can lift the scooter handlebars up and down, and then you must just remember to lock it off. Like so. So that's basically what it does. It does go up higher, that for me is perfect. The trick in it that these do fold down. Not only do the handlebars unscrew, to give you a smaller form factor straight away. There's a safety locking pin here which you lift up, you turn it quarter of a turn, and that's like a last resort. I call it like a last resort pin in case you've not tightened your bolt up at the front. You undo this wheel or bolt or jockey wheel, it doesn't have to come all the way out, and the handlebars fold down like that, and that's pretty much it. There's a little strap there, it almost looks like a shopping bag strap, and that goes around the back standing, you can just lift it up then. And obviously when you want to fold it back up again, You undo your little strap, you lift the handlebar up. Obviously if you're transporting them, make sure you tighten that collar up temporarily so you don't lose your bolt. And you just tighten that up, give it a good nip up like that. You turn your pin and it drops in, and that's like a safety aspect. And then the handlebars just fold up, you screw the 2 collars in and you're off to go, aren't you? The thing I like about it is, with these scooters and stuff, is the issue with batteries and stuff. The range. Now, I've done, since we fully charged these, we've only been out on them today, I've done 14 miles and my battery's at 80%, and I've been sort of testing it and doing things with it. So if I was riding conservatively, I'd probably be about 90% for a guess. So when they talk about the range of 90 kilometres, that's obviously optimal, and certain things and no headwinds. We've had headwinds when we've been riding on these and stuff, but for me, I mean, it doesn't even need charging forever, really, in that case.
Now, the one thing you do need to know about these scooters is the weight. Weight's everything. Now, there's 2 scooters that we've got. We've always been able to put them on our bike rack.
Yeah.
These 2, they're built for rugged terrain, so they're going to be heavy, and they are heavy. How heavy are they, Mark?
They're not the heaviest we've ever seen. Some monsters are a lot heavier. I think these weigh in at about 27 kilo each. So, you know, some e-bikes are that heavy. I think our old e-scooters, what we've used, are about 18, 19 kilos. So
Yeah.
they're considerably heavier, but they get considerably bigger range. They're a lot more rugged. They're so much more smooth. There's so many more things on these, haven't you? And that's why for us, we got a carrier for the tow bar, didn't we, for the back of the motor?
Yeah, so please make sure you check the weight capacity on your bike carriers, because I think you'll find that the 2 together.
Yeah, it's pushing the back end
Yeah.
of it on the wall of your motorhome, isn't it? But other than that, you know, I mean, but they're a big heavy scooter in regards compared to some of the smaller ones, but there's so many more features and stuff with them, isn't there?
There's no hard jolts on the floor, and the other thing I found as well is when you take the throttle off, sometimes you can knock forward because the speed depreciates so quickly. This is so slow. You don't
You just
at all.
glide. If it's free, they're so smooth, and everything's got bearings on the steering, on the pivots, on the suspension.
So if you've got a scooter and you're a bit on the generous side, shall we
A
say,
bit like myself, yeah.
and you're finding it struggling getting up hills and anywhere that's not flat basically, and the battery's depreciating quite quickly, this might be your answer.
We've not come across any hills really where I've had to push myself up yet or get off and walk.
I haven't. I certainly had to wait around forever.
You don't feel the real difference. You just keep going and going. I'm properly impressed. I like gadgets and things like these, and these aren't just another scooter or e-scooter on the market. These, for us, stand out. Thanks to the guys at RCB sending them out to us, but if we'd have bought these, we'd have been equally impressed, wouldn't we? Really
yeah,
would.
definitely. Like I say, we review things, we try them before we even put them on for review and tell you guys. If we don't think they're any good, then we wouldn't let you know, but these are a piece of kit.
And
we have to say that.
Exactly. Stay tuned, because when we're back off to Europe soon, we'll be using them. You'll see them on our videos, and obviously, if you're not sure and you're thinking, well, maybe let's run them for a bit longer before you thinking that if you're in the market for an e-scooter for Europe, watch his future videos, and if you want to ask us then how they're getting on, we'll be honest and upfront. But at the minute,
we'll keep you updated on the future vlogs are coming up. We'll let you know how we're finding them, if there's been any problems, if anything started happening that wasn't happening now. But up to now, yeah, we can't praise these guys enough. So if you're in the market for a scooter and you want more product information about these 2, you can find more in the link in the description below.
Yeah, selective.